Pennsylvania's races for the open U.S. Senate seat and governor's race are being closely watched by people all across the country and even around the globe. Fox 43's Harry Lee and Matt Kleindienst have details from events this evening highlighting both of those major races. And first, we're going to head to Harrisburg, where the only scheduled debate for the opening U.S. Senate seat in Pennsylvania took place just a couple hours ago.
Democratic candidate John Fetterman leads Republican candidate Mehmet by 4 percentage points. That's according to the most recent Fox News poll, a lead that has shrunk from 11 percentage points in July. Fox 43's Harry Lee breaks down the major points from each candidate to voters tonight. Harry?
Good evening. Well, overall, this debate was exactly what we expected. John Fetterman did stumble over some of his words, drawing attention away from the content of what he was saying. Neither candidate expressed any stances that they hadn't already shared with the public, and both spent much of their time criticizing the other. For the one and only Senate debate, John Fetterman spoke first.
And let's also talk about the elephant in the room.
It wasn't his Republican rival, Mehmet, but rather lingering symptoms from his May stroke. They made some of his answers appear halting.
And I don't.
Quickly posted online, the clips could help Oz close his current 4-point gap in polls. Many voters, though, are paying just as much attention to what was said as how it was said. Oz repeatedly brought up his support for fracking.
I believe if we could unleash the energy beneath our feet here in Pennsylvania, there'd be plenty of money to go around.
Fetterman seemed to contradict past statements criticizing the fracking industry.
I do support fracking.
Both men agreed they would not expand the Supreme Court, though Fetterman would vote to remove the filibuster while Oz would not. On abortion, Oz maintained his pro-life stance, but sidestepped whether he would support a federal ban.
There should not be involvement from the federal government in how states decide their abortion decisions.
Fetterman said he would instead enact federal abortion protections.
Roe v. Wade, for me, should be the law.
Rather than answer questions, both candidates spent much of their time criticizing the other.
He didn't pay for his own house. He got it for $1 from his sister. And he hasn't been able to earn a living on his own. He's lived off his parents. So
he got his Pennsylvania house from his own inlays.
Now, just as enlightening as the candidates' answers were the questions that they refused to answer. Fetterman would not release his full medical records, while Oz would not say whether he would vote to raise the federal minimum wage. Now it goes to the voters to hold them accountable for what they did and did not answer. Live in Harrisburg, Harry Lee, Fox 43 News.